Okay guys, welcome to Little John's Yarns. This is my very first live stream. Thank you very much for joining me. If you guys can do me a quick favor, and would you be able to go share this live stream on all of your social media sites? And also, would you be able to check comment down in the chat box below? Let me know if my visuals are okay, or if my audio is okay. And if you notice me looking down to the side of my screen, it's because I'm doing this all by myself, so I'm going to be looking at the chat box down below. Oh, hey everybody. Hi, Linda. Hi, Neetha. And there's a whole bunch of Lindas. Oh, hi everybody. Thanks for joining me here today. Oh, so guys, how is the audio and how is the video going right now? Is everything looking okay? If you notice anything wrong, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Okay, I'm seeing it's looking good. All right. I hope you guys had a wonderful Happy New Year's. I know it's already halfway through January, but I hope your 2018 was wonderful and you have your 2019 yarn goals in mind. My 2018 was wonderful. Little John Yarns has grown so much. It's thanks to you and all your following and support. And if you would like to support me during this conversation, you can donate through Super Chat. And for 2019, my goals is to continue to grow, offer you free tutorials and patterns and information about growing your own business. So what are some of your guys' goals for this year? Let's see. Hey, Harlem. Oh, there are a lot of people joining me. I didn't expect, already 73 viewers. That is so amazing. All right, we might as well hop into what I want to talk about today. Let's bring up my list. I'm going to give you my 5 tips to help you grow in your online craft business. The things that I've learned throughout the years. Let me move over this way so you can see my face a little bit. Step 1, if you want to grow, you need to emulate who you would like to be like. Step 2, you need to think like a business. 3, technology is your friend. 4, make a plan. And 5, if all else fails, try harder. All right, before we hop into any of these steps that I want to give you, I want to tell you a little background about myself. I learned how to crochet 30 years ago. My grandmother taught me, a wonderful woman. And over the years, people see me working on the side, crocheting here and there, and they're like, you have such beautiful items. You should sell your work. If this story sounds like anything that you've gone through, give me another thumbs up, if this is familiar to your life. But people keep telling me, you should sell your work, and I was a little bit insecure in my work. I'm like, oh, maybe nobody wants to, but you hear it enough, you think, okay, I'm going to give this a try. So I started with a craft fair. I'm thinking, okay, I can sell my stuff. I'll have my table already, and what else? I'll have signs, and I make it to the craft show, and I'm looking at the craft stores all around me, and I see other crocheters and knitters. And I seen this woman, she was selling these crochet baby hats for $3 a pop. My yarn costs more than $3. How am I supposed to compete with this? After sitting at a craft show with my mother for 6 hours, I barely made any money. Because, I spent so much money on a cool Little John yarn sign to put in front of my table and a nice little sectionals to divide off my stuff. I spent so much money into that. It wasn't even worth sitting there for 6-something hours. So I'm like, that was a little bit let down. Craft fairs might be good for maybe some other people, but it just wasn't my taste. Okay, let's see what other people have in here. Oh, Janetta Rule, your instructions are the best. Thank you so much. Oh, I see a lot of thumbs up. People have similar stories like me. Linda Haley, I see that. RJ, thumbs up. Okay, you guys have similar stories. So my next step, I decided I'm going to sell on Etsy. This will be great. I'm definitely going to make money. So I go on Etsy. I look at other people's handmade items, and they're selling hats for $30. They're selling hats for $50. I'm like, okay, my work is equally as good as theirs. I can probably make a killing on Etsy selling my handmade items. So I post my items online, and I wait. Weeks go by. Months go by. I ain't made a sale on Etsy yet. I'm like, okay, let me try something a little bit different. Let me put ads on my Etsy page. So maybe people aren't seeing my work. I need to push my work to the front page. Okay, I started paying for advertisements. Weeks go by, months go by, nothing. After having my items on Etsy and the 20-cent listing fees, the renewals, the ads, I ended up losing more money. I didn't make any money at all. I was actually negative zero money. So I'm like, what exactly am I doing wrong? How can I fix this? So me being the person that I am, let me go to the internet. I'm going to figure out how to make money selling my handmade goods. All right, I'm researching. I see a lot of information on selling craft fairs, put your items on Etsy, make beautiful pictures. I'm like, listen, I've already tried that. That's not working. So me, like I said, I'm a nitpicker. I like to find out exactly how things work. So this leads me into the very next one. Emulate who you'd like to be like. Since I wasn't finding the direct information that I needed, I looked at my Crochet Gurus. Like, what exactly are they doing? They look like they're having sales. They look like they're making money. They look like they're having a life that I want. So I'm like, what are they doing? So I decided to reach out to them. I would email, ask questions. I looked for them on Twitter. I DM'd them on Instagram. I didn't have no shame. If I want to make money, I want to learn. Not a lot of people got back to me, but if part of that didn't work, I decided to nitpick even further if I couldn't get the information directly from them. Do they have a website? Do they sell crochet patterns? Are they on YouTube? Do they have a blog? Are they on Where are they? What exactly are they doing? And know what? And that leads me into my very second step or tip. You need to think like a business. That's what they're doing. They're thinking like a business. When I look you up online, whatever your business name is, I should be able to find you everywhere. If you Google Little John Yarns, you will find the first home screen page of me. You'll find me on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Etsy. You'll find my own webpage. You'll find me everywhere. That's what these crafters are doing. They're very smart. And when you go to their sites, it looks professional. If I go to any site that you have, your Facebook business page, does it look professional? Please, please, please separate your personal life from your business. If I'm going to the Apple website and I want to buy myself a new iPhone and I see the creator's dog picture on the side of the screen, that's not professional. I shouldn't see your family vacation next to your crocheted items. Please don't do that. Oh, and another pet peeve of mine, I see people with such beautiful, beautiful work, and they want to sell their items, and I see these pictures of this beautiful work, and somebody's dirty bedroom picture in the background. Please take a nice, clean picture. This will help you so much. This will take you from, a little hobbyist to somebody who looks more professional. Please separate that. And also, as in being everywhere, before you purchase something, do you like to research who you're buying from? That's exactly what I like to do. So people are going to research you before they ever purchase from you. So what are they going to find? Also, think of yourself like a business, like you're going to hire somebody. If you were researching yourself, would you hire you? Exactly. Okay, and this leads me into the very next one. Sorry, I'm looking over at the screen over here. I'm doing this all by myself. Let's check over in the chat box. Let's see how everybody is doing. Hey, I'm getting some thumbs up. My life is great. Miss Lady J, how you doing? How do we make our business look more professional? That's a great question. You don't need anything fancy. The way I grew my business, all I had was a $100 smartphone and a clear background. I have plain wall, as you can see. This wall right here has been featured in many of my pictures. A nice clean background. That's it. And a bright lit background. Lighting is the key to very good pictures. And to be more professional, like I said, start your own Facebook page. Start your own business page. You know what? Think about getting into creating blogs. Just give yourself that professional appearance. What you see other your gurus are doing. But that was a great question. All right, now where was I at? Here, number 3. Technology is your friend. This is one of the biggest excuses I get from people that want to sell, but they're so afraid to use technology. Don't be afraid. Please, you can do this. It's 2019. There's this crazy thing called YouTube and Google. You can figure out anything. Trust me. If it wasn't for technology, you wouldn't know who I was. Just 2 years ago, I was just a crazy crochet lady down the street that walked around crocheting everywhere. But now, people look at me as like an authority in my niche, surprisingly, because technology helped me. I didn't know how to create a blog. I didn't know how to YouTube. I didn't know how to edit pictures. But you know what? I was dedicated to this game. I was dedicating to making money in this, taking it from something small to something bigger. So you know what? I pushed myself to learn more. That's the key. Oh, remember how I was talking about wanting to be like your gurus or trying to emulate somebody? When I was reaching out to all my crochet gurus, and one woman got back, she is absolutely wonderful. Let's see if I can pull up her screen. Excuse me, this is all my background stuff. Crochet by Caroline's Daughter. Her name is actually Lori Whitaker. She has such wonderful, beautiful items. Look at this, gorgeous. She sells on Instagram. But when I contact her, I asked, because she appeared to be like she's doing well. Like, what are you doing to create this income for yourself? And she was like, I don't know. I post every day and I sell on Facebook. I sell in a Facebook group. I don't even think she realized that she created her own little marketing technique to get leads back to herself. Let's see, hold on, pull up the screen over here again. All that jibber jabber was my background stuff that you're not actually looking at. But she was able to bring customers to her. You understand, on Etsy, you are 1 in a billion of crocheters trying to fight for all these customers who want you. She was able to bring customers to herself. She created a group of people that just wanted to get items from her. She created her own business. Wonderful idea. But I want to tell you more about Facebook groups. You can create your own community in a Facebook group. Those people might not want to buy from you today, but over the course of weeks and months of seeing your items, they're going to want to buy from you. I would say if you want to actually make money in this, you should actually focus on Facebook and Instagram. Me, I focused on Facebook extremely hard. There were so many ways to sell on Facebook. You have Facebook business page, Facebook marketplace, Facebook groups, Facebook selling flea markets. There are so many ways to make money in this. And this leads me into step number 4. Let me see if I can get rid of this. Make a plan. I know this is a lot of information and I'll delve into it a little bit deeper after I get through these steps. But you need to make a plan. A plan that is not written down is just a dream. A plan has an end. A dream has no end. It'll go on forever. You have a start, steps, and goals. What are your goals? Do you just want to sell your little trinkets that you made throughout the year? Do you want to make this a part-time job where you can pay for extra school clothes for your kids or maybe extra vacation for the family? Or do you want to quit your 9 to 5 or create an extra income in this? What's your end-time goal? And a side thing, when you are selling, remember that crochet has seasons. They go up and they go down. I've been doing this for a couple years. At the end of September, I'm getting sales. The height of December, they peak. January almost fell off completely in February and done. If you want to make money in this, please branch out more than hats, scarves, and gloves, and learn how to make a cute halter top. Learn how to make cute outfits. If you want to learn how to make cute outfits, you need to go over to Chasing Sun Rays and Naturally Danielle's. They have beautiful, cute little halter tops and everything like those, gorgeous. Also, go into my category, my library of videos. You'll find some awesome crochet halters there. But learn how to create other things so you continue to make money throughout the year. Another couple tips to continue to make money. Think about passive income. Passive income is, people think of that as something, an easy game, a get rich quick scheme. But for me, passive income. I can make money while I'm asleep, but at one point in time, I put a lot of energy into it. I sell my patterns. I worked hard on creating these patterns. I put them online, and they continue to make money. My blog, I work hard on my blog. You know what I mean? After that blog is complete, I can continue to make money. And same thing with affiliate links. Look into this. Your hands can only do so much. I remember, my math is probably wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong. If I was to sell a hat for $25, one hat every single day for 365 days in a year, I would only bring home $9,000. You got to think of more ways to make money while crocheting. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the comments while I'm looking here. Oh, here's a good one. Francis Thomas. People don't want you. Hold on. People won't pay you when ordering. That's my problem. Exactly. I learned the hard way. I used to create items, then let people pay. I was creating items and people were jumping town on me, just vanishing. Make sure you get your money up front, because people will say, I don't know, I don't like it. Oh, my husband just lost his job, so I can't do that. I think that's rude. They can't go to Walmart and do that and say, I'm sorry, at the cash register, I can't give you this money. Nobody does that. I hate that. But know what? Remember, those people who cheat you are not your targeted business. You don't want them. I know that you're probably feeling this is all I can get, but once I get into the very next step, you'll understand a little more. Alright, you're probably thinking, Alicia, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Etsy, I'm Instagram, I'm everywhere. I've tried it all. This isn't working. Alright, my answer to that is try harder. There are 24 hours in a day. You work 9 to 5, you got to drive to work, you got to pick up the kids, you got to cook dinner, you got to clean the house, you got to understand. And you're tired. You don't feel like posting. You post it every day. That's fine. You know what? You need to post more. I want to show you some places. Let's see if we can get back to here. Go to screenshot. There are so many places you can sell. I want you to post twice a day on all these places. I want you to post on your Facebook business page twice a day. I want you, if you create your own group, I want you to post in your Facebook group twice a day. When you're in the Facebook marketplace, I want you to post in the Facebook marketplace twice a day. And when you're in the Facebook flea markets, I want you to join up for like 20 of them and post in it twice a day. You're probably thinking, listen, Alicia, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to do all that. But you know what? You probably don't want to make any money. The key to this is to getting eyes on your product. If you're just posting on your own Facebook page, who's looking at it? You have to get eyes on your product. These people that see you post twice a day in all these groups might not want something today, but when they have a baby shower or when they want a blanket, your name is in their brain. It's drilled in there. You're pulling these people to your group. You become recognizable. I would rather order from somebody that I've seen posting every day for the 6 months than somebody that has one pretty picture. I don't know. You don't seem trusted. Like I said, you have to commit to this. If you truly want to make money, this is what you have to do. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how I did it. I went hard. You're busy all day. Wake up an hour earlier. Stay up an hour later. If you truly want to do this, this is what you have to do. I'm not asking you to do anything that I haven't done. Listen, I work 12 to 14 hour midnight shifts every other day. I have a family also, a husband and 2 kids and activities and sports, and I don't know, I guess I'll sleep when I die. I'll figure it out. But this is what I want to do. I want to quit doing all this stuff I've done before. You know what I mean? So guys, I'm going to wrap this up and hop in some of the questions that you have in the chat. But this is my key to you. Just try harder. Follow these simple steps and you'll be able to make some money. All right, let's hop into this. Here we go. Who said, how do you... Okay, Diane, how do you price things? I've been hit and miss on prices. I know I never want to lowball myself, so usually for a baseline, I'll look to Etsy. I'll see what people are selling their stuff on Etsy. Look for the lowest price, and I'll look for the highest price, and I'll average myself somewhere between there, how much I think. You know, if you think you can get more, ask for more. But that's how I usually average things out. But trust me, I have created items and realized after I completed the project, like, man, I should charge the extra $45 for this. But you know what? That's the problem with always creating something new. Once you create it once, you know the price in your head. But creating the price the first time is always the hard part. Let's see. Diane Brown, you are right. You are the business setting your goals. Guess what? Diane Brown, that's my mother. She's the most wonderful woman in the world. Thank you for your support. Amanda H from UK. Hey, I remember you. Thanks for stopping by. I asked you to come by and you did. I admire you and your work ethic is so much, Alicia. Thank you so much. Let's see. Okay, Linda Miller. So, would you recommend to make items to order or make a bunch of them to sell? When I was selling items in my Facebook group, I wouldn't make a bunch. Unless you're going to like a craft fair, that's fine. But I found myself, every time I made a beautiful hat, people would say, oh, Alicia, this hat is beautiful. You got it in yellow? So I would actually have to create a whole new hat. But after selling things for years, you create a backlog category of things. So a picture that I had of a hat that I made 2 years ago and somebody wants in yellow, that's fine. But most of the items that I created were custom orders. People would find something on Etsy and say, hey, can you make this for me? Yeah, and I would do it. All right, let's see if we have any other questions. Let's see. Do you recommend a particular site to buy bulk yarn? I wish I did. I'm looking for a particular site. I've always searched places where I live once a year or twice a year. There's like a flea market that has like this big yarn sale. I forget where it is. After the replay of this video, I'll leave the information down in the description box. But they'll have like this big, huge bulk yarn sale. So look for your local areas and see if they have anything like that. If you know these big, huge spools, that's where I got it from. They sold these things to me for like 50 cents a pop. I went there with $100 and something and lost my mind, but that's a side story. That's my yarn addictions. Don't tell my husband about those. Let's see. All right, dear President, I appreciate your advice. Barbara, I agree with you not to make a bunch of items at the same time unless you're having a craft show. Thanks for the input. Thank you. Ooh, we have some recommendations. Michaels has bulk buys, and I think Joanne does too. Actually, just a couple months ago, well, I think it was Hobby Lobby had a big, huge sale where their yarns were like priced down in the cents. It was beautiful. People went crazy. I seen a whole bunch of pictures on all the yarn forums of people buying poop tons of yarn. It was crazy. All right. Shamila, thank you so much. I'm in the process of starting a small crochet business, and I'm nervous, but this is giving me so much confidence. Thank you again for sharing. Thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. But I guess I'm going to wrap this up a little bit. Okay, if you guys enjoyed this, I maybe want to start doing this on a weekly basis, and to see if this can help you grow, and leave in the comments exactly what more you guys would like to learn about creating your business. I'm actually starting to create an e-course on how I use Facebook and how I use the marketplace, on how I grew my online business. So hopefully I'll be done with that e-course in the course of hopefully in the next 30 days. Everybody keep your fingers crossed. I'm working real hard on that. I never created an e-course before, but I guarantee when I'm completed, it's going to be the best e-course, and hopefully it'll be help you grow in your online business. All right, guys, I want to thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it so much, and I will, I guess, check you all on the very next tutorial. Oh, I want to tell you what our very next tutorial is going to be before I get offline. Sorry. It's going to be this crochet cowl. I can never say the word cowl. I don't know, I always say it incorrectly. But this is what we're going to be creating in the very next tutorial. Hopefully, I'll be done with it by next week. Alright, I believe that's all the information that I got coming so far. Alright, guys, I'll see you on the very next video.